Do you ever feel that your job interviews are hit and miss? Or you get surprised by your results sometimes? Well, stay tuned because I'm about to reveal some surprising truth about job interviews that'll change the way you approach the whole process. Hey, this is Matt from Elevation Career, here to help you stand out in this competitive job market with insightful and practical job search tips. There are unexpected truths about job search that can catch even the most prepared candidates off guard. These are the hidden factors that can sway an interviewer's decision regardless of your qualifications. If you're unaware of these insider tips, you might waste countless hours working on less important things only to miss out on the crucial steps that truly matter when pursuing that dream offer. But not to worry, I got your back. In today's video, we'll be unraveling 3 game-changing facts about job interviews. Armed with this knowledge, you'll be able to prepare strategically, impress the interviewer, and maximize your chances of getting the results that you truly desire. Let's go. Number 1. It's not the most qualified person who gets the job. Have you ever wondered why it's not always the most qualified person who lands a job offer? This is because interviews are about much more than just qualifications. They're about convincing the employer that you are the right and the best fit for the role. Many job seekers mistakenly believe that the strongest candidate always gets the offer. But in reality, a few short meetings during the interview process can't fully determine a person's true strength. Let's consider this scenario. Let's say you have an amazing skill set, a perfect 10 out of 10. But when it comes to effectively expressing yourself and selling your strength, you are a mere 3 out of 10. Do you think your employer will perceive you as 10 out of 10 or 3 out of 10? You see, they will only be able to see you as much as you can show them. Instead, it's the most convincing person who secures the job. It's the person who understands the employer's needs and is able to present their skills and experience as the ideal solution. It's the individual who positions him or herself as the best equipped candidate to solve the company's problems and meet their requirements. This means you can't just show up at an interview and say whatever comes to your mind at that moment. You only have 30 to 60 minutes to convince the employer. Like any important business meetings, client interactions, or presentation, it's crucial to prepare well for the interview. To maximize your chances and become a candidate who consistently stands out, start by clearly understanding the employer's expectation. The job description is an excellent source of information for that. And then decide how you will present yourself as the ideal candidate and prepare for the main or difficult questions in advance. These steps will directly impact the outcome of your interview. Number 2, what you do not say is more important than what you say. When it comes to interviews, we all know that saying the right things holds great importance. But here's something many people overlook. What you choose not to say can be just as crucial, if not more so. Knowing what to avoid mentioning is essential to preventing detrimental effects on your interview. You see, every word you utter or withhold carries weight. Hiring managers have a genuine fear of bringing the wrong person on board. Naturally, every candidate will tend to present their best selves and only say good things about their qualification. Therefore, interviewers are constantly on the lookout for signs or indications that the person they're speaking to may be the wrong choice. For instance, any comments that suggest a lack of interest in the role, potential job hopping soon after, or dishonesty will raise red flags. Mentioning career goals that are misaligned with the position, such as pursuing a slightly different type of role in the future or wanting to start a business, even if they were just mere passing remarks that you didn't even think much about, can be perceived as serious warning signs by employers. Another common mistake is disclosing a weakness that happens to be crucial for the job. And it's not just limited to answering the typical "what are your weaknesses" question. It can occur at any point during the interview. Whether directly or implied, if you mention a weakness that the employer considers substantial, they will likely doubt your qualifications for the job altogether. To avoid jeopardizing your chances, it's vital to prepare your responses thoughtfully. Always try to think from the employer's point of view and anticipate any potential concerns that may arise during the interview. Understand the job requirements and align your responses accordingly and relevantly. By strategically navigating the conversation, you can ensure that you avoid unnecessary pitfalls and present yourself in the most favorable light. Before the last point of the unexpected truth about job interviews, if you found this video helpful, please click the like button below and subscribe so you won't miss out on the latest tips that could just be what you need for your next dream offer. Number 3, a good thank you letter matters. Now on our final point, the underestimated power of a well-crafted thank you letter. Many job seekers fail to recognize just how crucial this simple gesture can be in decision making, even if subconsciously. During my recruitment career of over 15 years, I've seen how many hiring managers genuinely appreciate a thoughtful follow-up and how it can ultimately influence the final outcome. Now, where a thank you letter shines most is when the decision factors are closely balanced. Of course, if you completely botch the interview, no amount of eloquent writing will salvage the situation. However, when feedback is mixed and the interviewer is on the fence about advancing you to the next round, a well-crafted letter can often tip the scale in your favor. The same goes for scenarios where 2 or more candidates possess similar qualifications and are vying for the same position. Taking proactive steps to express your interest and follow up can make all the difference in such situations. You see, one of the qualities that impress hiring managers the most is the proactivity that potential employees demonstrate. It shows genuine enthusiasm and dedication to the opportunity at hand. The extra effort can leave a lasting impression, setting you apart from the competition. But here is a critical fact. Not just any thank you letter will do the job. It needs to be relevant, concise, and to the point. And here are essential factors when it comes to drafting your thank you letter. First, keep it short. Stick to just 3 paragraphs. Start with a brief introduction, expressing gratitude for the interviewer's time and consideration. Then in the main body, make it 100% relevant by referencing the specific discussion points from the interview. Reiterate why you believe you're the right person for the job, and if necessary, use this opportunity to correct any inaccuracies that you mentioned during the interview. You can also supplement the discussion with additional details if you choose to. But whatever you decide to include, stick to 1 or 2 ideas only. Anything more will likely be too long or distracting. Finally, conclude the letter with an ending paragraph where you express your continued interest and politely ask for the next steps. One more thing, timing is everything. The more you delay in sending the letter, the less effective it'll be. So aim to send your thank you letter within 1 or 2 days max after the interview. This will showcase your ability to take prompt actions and genuine enthusiasm in the position. Another super important yet overlooked ingredient of a successful interview is the questions you ask at the end. If you want to know about the one question you should always ask to make a lasting impact, check out the video on this screen. The link will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching, and I wish you all the very best.